All right, welcome back. PlayActionSportsMedia.com. Jay Reese with you live from Lewiston, Idaho. You see the final on the scoreboard there. 6-3, the Medford Mustangs defeat the Idaho State champions, the Bandits, who came in with a 52-5 record. Medford going to the semifinals, the 17-time Oregon champions trying to get to the World Series for the 6th time in history. I've been to 3 of them with them as a radio broadcaster. But it'd be great to head to Shelby, North Carolina. You see in your picture right there, 2 of the guys, one on the right with the game-winning runs batted in, the 2-run single. The guy on the left, the winning pitcher today, he almost went the distance. We're going to talk to him first. Say hello to SKYLER GAUDERN on the left. SKYLER, congratulations, man. How's it feel?
Feels great. I was nervous, though.
Yeah. You, okay, go ahead. Speak up. There, we got you. Feels pretty good?
Yeah, very good.
All right, tell us, Coach came out earlier. They touched you up a little bit in the first, tied it up. What was going through your mind at that point?
Kind of frustrated. I was not hitting my spots. I wasn't doing what I should be doing. I was like just trying to focus up and get in the zone because I didn't want to give up more than I had to.
Then you settled down, got them in order there in the second, in the third. Then came the fourth, the leadoff single by the number 3 hitter, Lords. And then you got 2 outs, but then things kind of came off the tracks there. Nate came out to the mound. Can you share with us that discussion?
He was just trying to calm me down. He asked me what was going on, if I was okay, because usually that doesn't happen to me. And he just wanted to make sure that I wasn't like too out of control. And he wanted to just calm me down, let me focus back up, and get back in the game.
You stayed in there, and then toward the end there, did you want to stay in, or where were you at pitch count-wise?
I want to stay in. I had, I think, 89 going in the last inning, or no, over 90, and I was like, well, I got this game. I have 11 pitches left, and I can finish it. And I just wanted that game. I didn't want anyone else coming in for me.
Were you going to argue with Coach, arm wrestle him to stay in?
No, if he took me out, that was his choice, but I wanted to stay in.
Great job. So how do you feel after this? With the win, you got to feel a little better, right?
No, I feel great, yeah.
Tell us about the season you've had. You have a guy at Eagle Point, right?
Yeah.
And, boy, this team has just come on since the first start of July 4th. You guys with a bang, so to speak, winning the Reno tournament, and then it just kept going from there.
No, we just got super hot. Like, we just didn't want to lose anymore. We started off the season cold, making a lot of mistakes. Our pitching just wasn't doing what it should be doing, throwing a lot of balls, walking with people. And we decided to focus up and just figure it out. And we started getting really hot, started hitting, and the pitching got dialed in and just started throwing a lot of strikes and doing what they need to do.
12th start of the season for you. You worked the second most innings, 62 1/3 coming into this quarterfinal matchup. You go to 8-3 on the year. And tell us what was working today. This is a pretty good hitting lineup, Idaho Falls.
Yeah.
What did Paul White tell you going into this game?
Just to hit my spots and not leave anything over the middle plate, pretty much.
All right, congratulations. Stay with us right here. Guy to your left and to our right on the screen. We've seen him banging around a few times, and he's an Ashland guy. Everybody says, wait a minute, Ashland, what? Yeah, they got a few guys that can play. I remember a guy named Jeremy Guthrie, Sam Gavilio. Oh, yeah, Ian Kendall. I mean, Chad Hegdahl. There have been a few, right?
Yeah.
Say hello to Evan McLENNAN, Mustang third baseman. You know about those guys, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I grew up watching them. So they were some of my heroes. So.
Have you talked to Sammy G in a while?
Yeah, I have, actually. I was lucky enough to play catch with him during his off season. For about 2 months, I was his throwing partner.
All right, I'm going to send him the picture I took of you.
Yeah?
And send it to Sammy. I'm going to text it to him in
awesome.
a little bit. Okay. Evan, tell us about the at-bat, none bigger. We'll walk through it with you, your at-bats today. You drew a walk in your first at-bat.
Yeah.
And Webster, that guy, was he wild or what? What was going on up there? He kind of a three-quarter sidearm guy?
You know, I noticed, like, his pitches were moving away. He was throwing fastballs, and, you know, he was trying to work outside corner against me and just wasn't hitting his spot. So once he got to 2-0, I was really looking for my pitch and my pitch only. I never got it, and luckily the next 2 were balls. So,
with 21 outs, these championship games now 7 innings. You know, in our day, not too long ago, 3 years ago, there were 9 innings. Stretches the game out, pitching.
Yeah.
You get a chance to make other plays. We get to the third, leadoff walk to Sandoval. You follow, hit into a double play, and I saw the look as you came across the bag at first. It was kind of not a very good look, but what were you thinking to yourself?
You know, they brought in that lefty after seeing that submarine righty, different look. You know, I didn't hit it terrible, inside pitch, early, got on top of it a little bit, a little frustrated with myself because it was a good pitch, but I was just looking forward to the next at-bat.
Then Marsh doubled behind you. They couldn't get him in, a ground out to end that inning. So then we move along and can't get anything in the fourth, although they opened the door. Leadoff double by Passy and an error. Can't get a run across, so Passy did come across, but couldn't get another one across. And then your next at bat, let's see here. Single to start the fifth. Got a good hit on that lefty. You finally got him then, didn't you?
Yeah, he threw me a first pitch curve and sitting fastball. Got one.
There you go. Tell us about the sixth now. Let's see. The Mustangs go fly ball out, ground out, 2 out. Things are getting tight. We're tied 3-3. Single by the top of the order, Darren Marsh. A walk to Sandoval. And then your next at bat, 2-run single. Take us through the at bat.
Okay, so going up to that bat, Coach Maven told me to get my pitch. And something that I really enjoyed about this season, Coach Maven has really drilled it into us. We've played 56, 57 games now, so nothing that we're doing now is new to us. I've been in that situation, actually just similar situation, but down in the state tournament, very similar situation there. So I kind of got up to bat. I knew what I was looking for, had a plan. And then once he fell behind 3-1, I knew he had to come to me. I was just sitting fastball and put a good swing on it.
Yeah, you did. Great job. And left-handed hitting third baseman. You don't see a lot of those, huh?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried hitting from the other side?
No, I never have, but I can actually throw with my left hand too.
You can?
I can, yes.
That would be interesting. You see a left-handed third base.
Yeah, it's not really useful over there, but I actually did play first base my junior season left-handed at Ashland.
All right. I think you may have tied Marsh for runs batted in with those 2 today. So do you guys have a little side bet on Strawberry Milkshake, who buys what or what?
You know, I'm not like, I don't really like to look into stats that much during the season. I really just kind of like to go game by game and just, if I'm feeling hot, keep doing that. But I don't like to get too big in the stats, at least during the season. After the season, I'm all about it. We look at it, see who has more and stuff like that. But
Skyler, let's go back to you. Talk about the state tournament. Still an unbelievable run. You guys start the Super Regionals, lose that first game, then you take 2 in Corvallis, punch your ticket to Klamath Falls, beat Klamath Falls in the opener, then smash Salem, and now the real game everybody was waiting for. We drew, by the way, a record number of viewers for that game, 1,500 for that, and then the title game with Eugene. Nearly 2,000 people watched that here on PlayActionSportsMedia.com. But tell us about your experience in the state tournament and this team and what mojo you guys had going on there, because you were dead to rights, 3-0 down to Eugene.
Oh, we really enjoyed it, actually. We were really nervous going into it because we lost the first game against Corvallis, and we're like, it's not a good start. But then we swept them. We're like, oh, we have a chance. We got to get coming hot. We got Klamath first, and then we just started off that game, and we took that one. We're like, we got to run for this right now. So we get up to the championship game, and we were super nervous. We were super happy to be there, and we just knew in our hearts that we had that game, especially with Bennett on the mound. He's been shoving, and everyone has confidence in him because he's been doing so good recently.
But I thought when that right fielder threw you guys out in the 7th after you had tied it, I thought, well, we're going to play another 5-6 innings. And then up comes Hoffman, off what, pinch hit, single or whatever, bam, bunt, and then the popper at third. And then next thing you know, Thompson, they bring the outfield in. He lines it over the head. You guys win it, make the trip here. Tell me yesterday, I got a kick out of hearing what I heard out of your dugout. I'm going to bring this up again, but Juneau, Alaska, your opening game yesterday morning, heard a couple of guys in the dugout say, yeah, well, Juneau, let's see. So isn't that a continent?
Well, so that was Josh Baptiste. You know, he thought Alaska was on a different continent.
So who corrected him?
I think a lot of guys did.
Yeah, probably a lot.
I know. I heard at least probably 3-4 guys say, "Josh, come on."
Because I think I heard somebody, and I thought I heard somebody say, "Well, it's close to Russia."
Yeah, you know, we might not be the brightest team, but we sure got a lot of heart. So.
And having a lot of fun, and that's the way to play the game, because you know what? Nothing to lose, everything to gain, fellas. Congratulations. On your left is SKYLER GAUDERN, tonight's winning pitcher. His 8th victory of the summer against 3 losses. Guy on your right with the game-winning runs batted in, Evan McLennan from Ashland. Guys, great job. Thanks for the time. Get back to your team. Get a good night rest. Tomorrow night, under the lights for a chance to get to the championship game of the region.
Super excited. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. And again, our special guest.